tight-fisted hand at the grindstone was Scrooge. A squeezy, wrenchy, scrapey. This is A Christmas Carol as Charles Dickens wrote it. It's got a wonderful message, it's filled with joy, it's filled with fabulous characters.
I am here tonight to warn you that you have yet a chance and hope of escaping my fate.
It's the actual novella. 99% of the words in this particular presentation come from the story that Charles Dickens wrote.
Christmas a humbug, Uncle. You don't mean that, I am sure.
I do.
A lot of times, what people will see are productions that are sentimentalized, or they are cleverly added on to, or there are aspects of it that aren't in the original text. And when people come to see this particular version, I think they're surprised to discover that there are things in the original version that you may not even have known are part of A Christmas Carol. It's also a ghost story. The actual title is A Christmas Carol, A Ghost Story of Christmas. And so it's very dark and bleak and scary and spooky, but that makes the journey to the radiant light all that much more brilliant when the time does come.
No night. Clear, bright, stirring day.
It's not like reading a book or having a literary adaptation, because Dickens wrote it to be presented out loud. In fact, he used to tell his audiences when he would do a reading tour version of it to imagine themselves as a small social group gathered to hear a tale told around a Christmas fire. Now, I don't play Charles Dickens. I play a Dickensian version of myself, which I think also helps make it more informal and immediate and direct as far as the audience is concerned. And it's written in such a way that the narrator morphs into certain characters.
Kerchief bound about its head and chin.
How now? What do you want with me?
March!
Marley's voice, no doubt about it.
Who are you?
Ask me who I was!
I act more as a storyteller, as a guide, as a channeler for the wonderful imagery and characterizations and prose that Dickens provides. And what's great about this is that it allows you to go on a ride with the audience. And the audience becomes very much a part of that. It becomes a collaboration, a shared experience, which makes it all that much more powerful and enjoyable.
And I was not afraid to ask him once again if you might come home. And he said, yes, you should. And he sent me in a coach to bring you. And you're to be a man. And we're to be together all the Christmas long and have the merriest time in all the world. And she began to drag him in a childish eagerness towards the door. And he, nothing loath to go, accompanied